Hi guys, it's William here. Okay, so previously in one of our videos, you actually commented that you want to see us review the X70. So we have listened to you, and here we are with the Proton X70. So we want to thank our friend, okay, Andrew, who is kind enough to lend us his car. Of course, to destroy the car. Okay, no, of course, but yeah. So he's kind enough to lend us his car to look around the vehicle because yeah, well, Proton never invited us, right? Yeah, and also let me bring you around to look at this vehicle. So this vehicle actually is based from the Geely Boyue. Okay, for those who are not informed, okay, Geely has overtook Proton, has bought over the ownership of Proton, so that's why we're having a Geely Boyue based vehicle. So this is also the first SUV from Proton. Okay, so let's have a look around the vehicle. Okay, so here is the look of the Proton X70. Of course, inside this vehicle is mostly based on the Geely Boyue, but exterior has been redesigned, you know, to fit to the local taste. The most noticeable change is of course the infinity weave grille pattern over here, said to be inspired by the local wood carvings, the art, the culture. All right, of course this pattern is not new. It has been actually modified from what we initially see on the Proton Tour concept car back in the KL Motor Show. So however, we are happy to see that this is actually coming onto the real production car over here. So this vehicle actually is also, the whole design is actually handled by a guy named Peter Horbury. He used to be from Volvo. Now of course you may have already known that Volvo, okay, is currently under the Geely Automotive Group. So Peter Horbury, he actually single-handedly changed the life and the future for the Volvo vehicles. So from all the boxy looks of Volvo that is everyone is accustomed to, so he redesigned so that actually they have a more curvy look, and look at where Volvo is today. Now I checked earlier, these are actually not the real exhaust. Of course, it's just an outlet where the real exhaust sits deeper inside. Nowadays, well, the car manufacturers no longer make exhaust pipe in nice shapes and everything, so they all put a, you know, fake outlet and something like this. Of course, this is already considered quite good. I mean, you know, if you look at here closer, there's actually an actual hole for the exhaust coming out over here. You know, a lot of them, they just make a chrome grille over here, and it's actually, you know, closed off, and the exhaust just come right out at the bottom there. Yeah. So moving over here, so of course the top there you will see a roof rail, okay, decked out in the like a silver finish, okay, and a little kink over here looks rather nice, okay. And from far, this design actually, you know, which is currently quite a trend in the automotive industry, is that to create something like a floating roof kind of look, right? And of course you have a little spoiler over there. Okay, so if you see the badge here, it says TGDi. That means a turbo gasoline direct injection. Now as I was driving this vehicle just now to hit this location, I actually feel the turbo is actually rather big. Just my personal feeling, because I can feel the turbo actually spooling up, and as well as hear the turbo spooling up. Quite a surprise to me, but definitely the turbo works very well. It does produce quite a bit of power. Yeah.
評價咯。So 中國車同埋可以賣得咁好喺 Malaysia，其實嘅原因就係好簡單，就係佢好有誠意，俾足100%去愛嘅嘢。So 比一趟 SUV 嚟講，唔係講一定要好穩，但最緊要揸得舒服。
And yep, this is the door design. Okay, so I think a lot of automotive journalists, they actually commented about this handle, how the design is actually like try to make it one piece over here. Yes, personally I actually do like this very much as well. Of course, on this variant you don't see a Kenwood radio. On the premium, yes, you will see that. Okay, just to give a little bit of a comment on the buttons here. Well, of course it doesn't feel like super premium and all that, but nonetheless the buttons are well designed and the feel of it pretty good. Okay, here is the interior, the instrument cluster look. If you change the mode, now example, this is the eco mode. Yes, you notice that the design actually changes according to your selection of the driving mode. So sporty, I believe that will give a quicker response from the throttle, as well as they will probably hold the gear if you press it hard enough. Okay, and of course the steering itself, they have multiple different controls here. Perhaps this is for your cruise control, and over to here, all your voice command or radio and things like that. Okay, I'm not too sure whether if that's the correct one, to try the voice command. Let's try and see.
Coming.
Proton, I'm feeling cold.
Sorry, this feature is not supported, then please try some other commands.
Okay, maybe I need to study more on how to talk to Proton vehicles. Okay, otherwise, actually the looks of the interior, right, I kind of like it. Okay, with all the lines over here, whoops. Okay, and especially this part here, I do not know what material is this. Okay, but it feels nice to the touch, and I personally like something that's not of glossy piano. Okay, because it will keep it'll look a bit more clean, right? So if glossy piano, or here for something like this kind of surface, the dust actually gets on it rather easy. So not something I like. But however, this look when the screen is turned off looks really clean and give a very sophisticated modern look to the dashboard of this vehicle. So of course this is not supposed to be in the vehicle, so this is my friend who is kind enough to actually loan it to us. He put it over there, and yep, you have some satin chrome material here. Okay, feels good. Okay, nice. And this seat actually comes with electric control. Sorry guys, not me farting, it's actually just some the seat rubbing against a folder over there. Yep, but however on the passenger side there will be no electric seat. Okay, so you can see the bar here, so it's actually manually controlled. So this is actually the new Proton GKUI head command unit. So it comes from the development from Geely. Yeah, so if you look down here, okay, so they have actually a dual zone climate control. Okay, of course you can change multiple mode. Now this vehicle is very unique because it also come together with your ionizer. Okay, I've tested it a little bit just now. Pretty interesting. I mean, I don't remember cars around this price point giving any ionizer. At least I know in this car I can breathe some healthy air. Okay, coming down over here, so this vehicle comes with Eco Sport mode. Of course, if you don't wish to be either economical or too sporty, you can always keep it normal. Okay, this I believe is a downhill or descent kind of a control. Okay, this is a parking sensor. You can switch it on or you can switch it off. Of course, I mean, why would you want to switch it off, right? Comes actually with electronic parking brake. Not something I like, but unfortunately the whole world is going towards this direction. And also auto brake hold, and for some weird reason car nowadays like to have this traction control off. I don't think I would drive this car and try to drift it around any places, so I don't really see a point of this. I would rather this be used for some other thing. Alright, and over here you have two cup holders, nice comfortable armrest. I think what impressed me the most is that it's not Zach's tie, it's actually the seat. Okay, the seat is very comfortable. Okay, at this kind of price segment, the leather that they use, the feel, the touch, it's just awesome. I mean, guys, you gotta try this. It's just so soft and supple. I mean, I wish my driver would drive me.
No.
So this is actually the auto dimming rear view mirror. Okay, so they have some compartments here for your sunglasses. Oh, okay, so my friend has some sunglasses in there. Okay, and then of course the cabin lamp. So this, I believe he's still using maybe the bulb type. I can't remember, I'm not sure. I think it is. And this particular variant does not come with a sunroof. For me personally, sunroof is not much of a point because actually, you know, Malaysia is so hot. You know, I'd rather the sun don't come into my cabin at any time. If I can, I want to put curtain all around my car as I was parking it, you know, to keep the car cool when I come back for it. And this vehicle actually comes with 6 airbags, okay, as a standard across the variants. So you get one there, and I believe there's one on the seat, right, and perhaps this pillar here as well. Okay, so 6 airbags left and right. And oh right, there's also even some card slots holder here. Okay, and plenty full of the USB charger ports. So you have some over here, some on the left side. All right, and I understand there's actually also even a USB charger, right? Let me see if I can show it to you guys. I can't remember where is it, but I remember it's somewhere behind the rear view mirror over here. Okay, so that is actually to be used for the example, if you have a dash cam, you need to install it, you know, rather than drag the cable along here or maybe along here, which sometimes can be a hassle. Just plug in over to somewhere around here. Oh right, here it is. Yep, so there is the extra port over there. Okay, what about the rear? Rear is actually pretty spacious. Okay, we can fill up a very big size man over here. Yep, plenty of knee room over here.
Cool.
Hey, lean back. Okay, quite a lot of headroom over here. So yes, it's a very comfortable mid-size kind of compact SUV.
The important point is it's a flat.
Yep.
It's a flat one.
Yep, there's actually a flat floor over here at the rear, so it makes it easy for the middle passenger. Alright, let's look at other things. Hey guys, let's go for a drive in this vehicle and I'll tell you what's my feeling about it. Okay, I was actually told that this vehicle, you know, there is actually a very unique feature in the sense that, come on closer, okay, don't be shy, I won't bite. So if you put into the drive mode, okay, without me wearing the seatbelt, okay, the parking brake will not come off. So that is actually a very good safety feature. Okay, so I have to put on the seatbelt first, then without pressing on the parking brake button, I can actually release it whenever I step on the gas pedal. Yeah, so okay, immediately off the pedal, you can feel this vehicle is a far cry from Proton's previous design language or the engineering language. Okay, because previously they focused so much on the handling. This vehicle is not about handling. This vehicle is about comfort. Okay, from the seat, the material that they use, the insulation of the engine noises and the road noises, okay, everything speaks the word comfort. Okay, but do they actually compromise on the power? Not really. Okay, so this vehicle is churning out about 182 horsepower and up to 285 Newton meters of torque. If you compare, okay, in the C segment SUV, it is actually one of the highest. Okay, of course, some may just look at these numbers. We need to look at the weight of the vehicle itself as well. So the vehicle, however, is considerably heavier compared to its competitor. Okay, so in terms of the driving, well, it's pretty similar to its competitors. All right, of course, you can't beat the more better handling CX-5. Okay, and when it comes to space wise, it's not as big as your CR-V, but however, the price is so much cheaper compared to its competitor in the same segment. Okay, it's actually whacking those in the B segment SUV right now. Okay, So we can change, just now earlier I did mention that we can change the different driving mode. You can either put it in the eco mode, you know, to reduce your fuel consumption, and also you can change it to sport mode for a sportier drive. Okay, I'm just driving, however, in the normal driving mode, and apparently you can also switch it to a manual mode if you like it. Okay, so this one uses a conventional 6-speed gearbox over here, so you can change according to your wish, and it will actually show on your instrument cluster. Okay, let's switch it back to normal. Okay, and just now I have actually tested as well the audio system of the X70. If you're asking me whether it's good, I won't say it's amazing, but sufficient enough. Okay, of course, if you want something better, then I would suggest you go and get the highest tier X70, which is the premium level X70. Okay, so there you have your Kenwood audio. Okay, so I believe the quality, sound quality over there will be considerably better than this one. Okay, let's put the hand to recirculation. Let's turn off the iron. Let's have the aircon a little bit. Oh, one thing I do like about this vehicle, okay, compared to some brands out there where they put crappy climate control into your touchscreen. Okay, guys, we are driving in Malaysia. It's so hot. You want to control your climate control and everything. You know, they come with buttons. Yeah, so that's actually very, very good. And just a little bit of background of Proton. Okay, so you know, Proton is a Malaysian brand, started from our Tun Dr. Mahathir. Okay, at the time, because they wanted to spur the economy, the industry of Malaysia. So in a way, it does help the Malaysian economy. Okay, grows quite a bit. There are many Malaysian industry right now that is dependent on the automotive industry. Of course, many people only think about the, you know, oh, car manufacturer, you know, you're the only one, but they didn't think about the accessories manufacturer, you know, and also there are many job opportunities created. Example, in your car workshop, you know, and also what other things, accessories shop and things like that. So many opportunities created because we have a thriving automotive industry. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't know what happened inside Proton. Okay, so they have some, you know, some quality issues from back all the way back then, from all in the 1990s or 2000s, you know, and it kind of carried with them. Now, support the Malaysian brand kind of theme of selling the vehicle can only last you so long. As the world progress, we are getting better and better quality cars. Okay, so Malaysians, we are not stupid. Okay, so you know, as we get better and better quality cars from the you know, from the import vehicles, so people start to shy away from Proton. And the Asian financial crisis also caused quite a huge problem for Proton sales at the time. And also the emergence of Proton, okay, threatened quite a bit of Proton's you know, market share in the Malaysian automotive scenery. So, however, I think the biggest legacy our previous Prime Minister has left for us is that Proton has not been performing very well these few years. The government has been injecting a lot of money into the company, but they are not moving forward. So the biggest legacy from our Prime Minister, the previous Prime Minister, is that he decided to sell off Proton to a China company, which is actually Geely. From what I understand, Geely plans to use Malaysia as the right-hand drive manufacturing hub for their vehicles. Good news? Yes, it's a good news, because I think this will spur Malaysia's economy further. Okay, so I'm looking forward to actually, in fact, for the launch of the X50, another compact SUV from Proton. All right. Okay, where the heck are we? Okay, never mind. Here's the time to showcase the good thing about this. Which I record, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, look at this. They even have dynamic lines for reverse. Okay, this is definitely high definition over here. Okay, I think it's very, very good. You don't get this on a lot of vehicles, okay? With the dynamic driving lines, you know, as you reverse and all that. Now, I was also told, look, even for the front as well, I was told that when you drive below 15 kilometers per hour, as you turn on your signal lamp, right, they can show you the 360 camera over here, okay? So it helps you when in case you need to get to very narrow alleys like this or very tight situations, okay? That definitely helps quite a bit. The turbo on this vehicle, actually, I think it spools around maybe 2,000 to 3,000 range. I can hear it spooling up and I can feel the power coming in. Yeah, so definitely no lack of power over there on this vehicle. Plenty of power over there, okay, with a very, very big turbo. I think they have put it into this vehicle. So in fact, actually it's very amazing that you know, this Proton X70's performance as of now, okay, because they actually sold about 20,000 units, you know, from January until September, okay? So guys, X70, is it still relevant as of today? I think yes, okay? So at this kind of price point, is it good to buy? I think it's totally worth it, alright? So I think you should go and check them out, even though it's been a year now. Yeah, guys, if you like what we're doing here, what we're sharing over here, what we're reviewing over here, do give us your like, okay? And also do remember to subscribe and share.
William 好長氣啦，好嘈啦，係啦。OK， 如果你哋中意我哋嘅影片嘅話，記得 like and share， 記得係 like and share 同埋 subscribe 我哋嘅 channel。我哋嘅 channel 係 Turn and Speed， yeah!